The Floor Trader Outlet's Memorial Day blowout sale going on now. Laminate starting at just 85 cents. And tile starts at only 29 cents. The Floor Trader's blowout sale.
Where the Northwest saves on flooring.
Corner of Division and Francis.
Now in Good Morning Northwest, a toddler fighting for his life this morning. A car hit him, his mom, and his two brothers. This morning, we hear from that little boy's father.
Today it's going to be warmer. We're going to see that trend taking us all the way through the Memorial Day weekend. But we have other company joining us. We'll talk about what that is and where coming up.
And 1 week to default if Congress does not act. This morning, the move by a major credit agency signaling the severity of the debt ceiling situation for the United States. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Thursday, May the 25th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. And you said firmly into the 70s today.
Firmly. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to have great weather. 70 is a normal high this time of year. We're going to get into the mid-70s. Right now, we're into the mid-40s. Coeur d'Alene, sunny. 49 into Spokane, sunny. A few clouds out there. Here's a look at the 4 things you need to know. Mostly sunny. Clear and mild tonight with some afternoon clouds rolling through. There will be a warming trend all the way through the weekend, and we're going to talk about those occasional thunderstorms and rain showers we're expecting. Right now, live satellite and radar, we see the cloud cover coming in, but for the most part, we're looking pretty good. Omax due for a few rain showers this morning. That's going to be about it for our area. Temperatures again into the mid-40s as you start your day. Meade is into the upper 30s, 41 into Cheney, Post Falls as well. Spirit Lake, you're at 37 degrees. Over the next 12 hours, getting through our day, right into dinner time and, well, long past my bedtime. We'll have temperatures into the low 70s throughout much of the afternoon. 74, again, will be that high today.
A 2-year-old is in critical condition this morning. His mom and brothers were hit by a car in Spokane Valley Tuesday night.
Washington State Patrol says the family was crossing Highway 27 when they were hit. Amanda Hendricks and her 3 boys were taken to the hospital. Amanda and 2 of the boys are expected to be okay, but 2.5-year-old Thor is still fighting for his life. At the crash scene, first responders say he didn't have a pulse until someone started chest compressions on him. Thor's dad, Joshua Hendricks, says if CPR hadn't been given on scene, it may have been a different story. For now, though, it's a waiting game.
Right now, it's wait. It's a lot of wait and see. We've got to see his swelling go down. Our hope is the pressure on the brain doesn't increase.
According to Joshua, that intersection is an area families and children cross daily to get to school and parks. The city of Spokane Valley says it's just been contacted by neighbors to explore the possibility of putting in a crosswalk of some sort. They said they will work with the Department of Transportation and State Patrol to explore the next steps.
And from the Breaking Now desk, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is set to send the House home after votes are held today, signaling that debt negotiations with the White House will continue as the risk of a first-ever default grows. And the U.S. is now only 1 week out from the default deadline, and there's still no deal in place. As a result, one of the major credit rating agencies has now put the country's AAA credit rating on a negative watch. It's not a downgrade, but a warning that the top-notch credit worthiness of the U.S. is at risk. Negotiations continue, but the White House and House Republicans remain unable to strike a deal. House Speaker McCarthy says there is no chance of raising the debt ceiling without conditions like the president wanted.
I will not put a clean debt ceiling on the floor. Why? Because we've spent more than we've ever spent before, and we have the highest debt.
The White House accusing McCarthy of bowing to MAGA extremists who want no compromise. When asked if the president would agree to a short-term compromise, the White House says that's not the conversation they're focused on. Lawmakers are not expected to be back to work until Tuesday, just 2 days before the June 1st default deadline. They have been told to be ready to come back early if a deal is reached. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Coeur d'Alene Public Schools is investigating threats made to Lake City High School. The district says screenshots of the threat were shared on social media. Out of caution, more police were placed at Lake City for yesterday's school day. The district says it and its law enforcement partners take all threats of violence seriously and will continue to investigate the threat.
We're now learning that the body of a teenage girl found in Yakima County last month was a 17-year-old from Spokane. Yakima County Sheriff's deputies say a man in the town of Mabton found the body of someone shot in the head on his property on April 30th. The coroner's office confirmed Samantha Kalinchuk died of a single gunshot wound, and detectives are treating this as a homicide. No arrests have been made. Kalinchuk was a former Mount Spokane High School student. The principal released a statement saying she was a kind and thoughtful student. She enjoyed graphic design, science courses, basketball, and was an avid Houston Astros fan. We will miss Samantha greatly, and she will hold a special place in our hearts. You can read that principal's full statement on our website at KXLY.com. Well, buying a home in the Inland Northwest can be a challenge.
Well, one of those challenges may be your credit rating. Lots of people's credit scores took a hit during the pandemic. Along with that, inventory is down. The Federal Reserve hiked interest rates for the 10th consecutive time in March, and the price of homes has soared in the last 4 years. Plus, it may feel like banks are not on your side.
They basically look at you like a bet in Vegas, you know. Are you a good bet or a bad bet?
It may feel like the deck is stacked against you, but it's a game you can win with the right tools. Watch Aaron Luna's special report tonight on 4 News Now at 6:30. We'll show you 4 simple steps to get you ready to buy a home and save money on your loan. Good morning, Northwest Times, now 6:06.
All right, got a great day ahead of us. Let's get to Mark Peterson with, well, what we can expect for the weekend.
A lot of planning going on for Memorial Day weekend.
Sure.
A lot of people, it's their first big camping outing and things like that. Temperatures 10 degrees above average. Chance of showers on Saturday, but we'll tell you what it's going to be like getting there. That's coming up.
And we're live this morning on Lake Coeur d'Alene talking about the Coeur d'Alene Fire Department's Fireboat 3 and their new location to respond to emergencies faster on the lake.
And Target pulls Pride gear from some of its store shelves. Coming up, why and how the company says it does still support the LGBTQ community.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
These guys will buy our house without even seeing it.
Online buyers use algorithms to treat every seller the same. We work with you personally. We Buy Ugly Houses customizes every purchase to every seller's needs. Call or click to sell quick.
There are a lot of ways to deal with a stubborn drain. Call us at Mainstream Plumbing. Our high-definition LED camera can go where no plumber's gone before. Deep inside your sewer lines to find the root of the problem. Call 866-411-ZAP.
Get the biggest savings of the year on all of your top name brand stereo gear and give your vehicle better sound for summer during the amazing spring savings event at Snow's Auto.
No one beats our prices or service. I guarantee it.
Okay. Ready. All right. You got it? I got it. Oh, easy. Okay, go down and do it. Go that way, that way.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it for the boxes we still have to.
Psst, it's my favorite time of year. Lazy Boy's having a sale again.
Wow, I'm getting good at this. The Memorial Day sale, 30% off everything.
Lazy Boy, live life comfortably.
The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival returns to Pend Oreille County June 17th and 18th. Discover the rich history, folklore, and mystery, from Sasquatch-themed crafts to Bigfoot merchandise. A 5K fun run and plenty of food. This event is guaranteed to leave you amazed and entertained. Hear from the country's foremost experts about their Bigfoot sightings, or sign up for the Presenter's Dinner and talk to them firsthand. The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival. For tickets and information, go to mfbigfoot.com.
I'm Mark Peterson. Every day, 800,000 Washingtonians care for elderly parents, spouses, or other loved ones. AARP and BECU are here to help with a new campaign, Caring for Caregivers. For tips, tools, and resources, visit this website.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
These guys will buy our house without even seeing it.
Online buyers use algorithms to treat every seller the same. We work with you personally. We Buy Ugly Houses customizes every purchase to every seller's needs. Call or click to sell quick.
26 years strong!
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. If President Biden and House Republicans can't agree to lift the debt ceiling, senior citizens could be among the first to feel the impact.
Yeah, the Treasury Department says if it cannot borrow more money, it won't be able to pay the nation's bills as soon as June 1st. The batch of Social Security payments scheduled to be sent out on June 2nd goes to the oldest and most vulnerable recipients. 40% of recipients rely almost entirely on Social Security payments for food, housing, and other essentials. Federal workers and military members' paychecks could be impacted as well.
Target stores are removing LGBTQ+ merchandise from some of its stores in response to an intense backlash from some of its customers, including some violent confrontations with its workers. The change to Target's Pride display comes as Bud Light deals with backlash from customers angered by its partnering with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney in an effort to broaden its customer base. Target says it is moving forward with its continuing commitment to the LGBTQ+ community and standing with them during Pride Month and throughout the year.
9 people were hospitalized following drone attacks on the Russian region of Belgorod. Anti-Moscow groups have claimed responsibility for the attacks. Kyiv has distanced itself from these Russian fighters, saying they are operating independently in Russia. Russia's defense minister called the attack a terrorist act.
Well, good morning. Your 10-second takeaway. It is going to be morning sunshine. We're going to see some clouds this afternoon. Light layers needed as you head out. It's a little chilly, but it's going to be beautiful today. 74 degrees for the high.
Bears are coming out of hibernation and looking for some easy food.
Fish and Wildlife agents are warning you to be careful when you're out camping or hiking. Fish and Wildlife says if you come across a bear, do not run away. You should remain still and make loud noises to try to scare the bear away.
Is to not let them know that you're intimidated, make eye contact, look bigger than you are. You can step up on a rock, you can put your arms above your head and yell.
She says bear spray is an effective safety tool for bears and for other wild animals. Fish and Wildlife also recommends putting away your bird feeder and keeping your trash cans inside at night. The department has agents available to help guide you through how to reduce conflicts with wild animals. You can also contact the wildlife conflict specialist for help. So just to review here, if you've been paying attention to the full show, do not run from bears. Do run from bees.
Swarm of bees, yes.
Yes. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:12.
A fire season is just getting started, and Coeur d'Alene Fire Department is ready. Right after the break, Destiny takes us aboard the brand new Fireboat 3. You'll see how its special capabilities can fight even the hardest to reach fires to keep you safe.
And it is crunch time for Mark and the 4 News Now Extreme team. What's left to do before the reveal this evening of the big baseball field makeover in Rathdrum? Your Diamonds and Dreams update coming up.
Open road. I say there's nothing quite like the open road when you're driving a new Toyota from Findlay. But did you know Findlay Downtown Toyota is a great place to buy a certified pre-owned vehicle. Plus, every used vehicle sold comes with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. So you can start your driving adventures tomorrow. Findlay Toyota's downtown.
Wow, you found it.
I did.
The History of Water Part 6. I've been dying to read this.
I know, honey.
I love this.
I love you.
Are they for real?
I always wanted that book.
At Culligan, we get that most people don't think about water like we do, and that's okay. You see, when we install one of our high-efficiency water softeners, we're thinking about hard water and lime scale buildup, so you can just think about longer-lasting appliances and softer skin and hair. At Culligan, we think about your water, so you don't have to.
Let's talk about Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Salma Hayek Pino.
I mean, it was like going to the office every day. There were 12 strippers.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
Finding the home of your dreams can be a real nightmare. Low inventory, high interest rates, there are a lot of rules. I'm Aaron Luna with 4 News Now. I'll show you 4 simple steps to get you home buying ready and save money on your loan. Watch my special report tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Claim your keys or cash
cash this Saturday. Chula Casino is now Missisquoi Casino Hotel. This Saturday, you could win this 2023 Chevrolet Trailblazer or $25,000 cash. All this week, play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to earn entries to win. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Prize drawings begin this Saturday starting at 5 p.m. with cash winners drawn every 30 minutes with a grand prize drawing at 9 p.m.
You filming?
Yep.
Try rolling your wrist, dude.
You gotta focus on balance.
You should switch to sledding. I'm gonna block him. Good idea.
Don't forget stick work. Hustle's paying off.
Chula Casino is now Missisquoi Casino Hotel.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. With summer boating season and fire season on the way, the Coeur d'Alene Fire Department is prepared with a new fireboat and marine facility built right on the lake.
The fire department held a dedication ceremony for the new vessel earlier this month. Destiny Richards is live in Coeur d'Alene with how this will help firefighters keep the community safe this summer.
That's right. This morning we've been taking a ride on Fireboat 3 just around Tubbs Hill and a lot of the places where they're going to be responding to all kinds of emergencies that may happen. We're here with Deputy Craig Etherton this morning. Thanks for having us on the boat. Tell us about, you know, the different types of emergencies you'd respond to, everything from water rescues to wildfires.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're set up to do a multitude of different operations, from medical call. We're a water transport unit, as well as responding to fires or boat accidents or just anything out on the water. So a lot of what we've seen in the past and where our use has been with fires on Tubbs Hill. Unfortunately, most of the fires that we encounter here on Tubbs Hill tend to be human caused. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're arson, but it just means that a person was involved in starting that fire. And typically what we see is people coming down when they're not authorized to have a campfire on the beach, and then they leave it and embers get out carelessly and start a fire, or people smoking on Tubbs Hill and discarding cigarettes, or you know, whatever else they can possibly do. But what's really important some important things to remember for Tubbs Hill is there's no fires allowed on Tubbs Hill, there's no fireworks allowed on Tubbs Hill, smoking is not allowed on Tubbs Hill, and it's all because we want to keep the gem of our city in a great working order and not end up with fires out here.
Right, absolutely. And we got to see a little bit of the boat in action in that video there, but we have to see it live here on TV. There's actually a hose that shoots water up here on the boat, so we're going to show you a little bit of that while we head back to the new marine facility that is right by McEwen Park. Stay tuned for that coming up later this hour. I'll send it back to you guys from Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Quite the tease there.
Yeah, this is something. It's a bird's eye view of some of the work being done by Mark Peterson and the 4 News Now Extreme team to upgrade Chuck Holt Memorial Baseball Field in Rathdrum. They're focusing on putting on the finishing touches as we are just half a day away from the big reveal.
And as always, there is lots of work to be done before then. Let's check in with Mark now to see what's left to do.
Today, we're going to learn a little bit about who this park is named after. After all, it is the Stub Myers Park, M-Y-E-R-S. That's correct. There's been a little confusion over how to spell the name over the years, but no confusion as to how much this man did for his community.
He volunteered for everything. I don't think he got paid a dime for doing any of this work here.
In 1988, the city dump was covered, and of course, then a park was brought about by a bunch of businessmen, including Mr. Myers. Now, today, we're adding to what they started all those years ago. First of all, we're repainting. We've got Horizon Credit Union in there, and they're doing a great job, not only with the dugouts, but we're repainting a shed that really needed some work, and we're replacing some of the rotted wood. Also, we're working on the concession stand and putting metal up there. Merrimack Metal donated all of it, and of course, it's the Park and Rec guys that are putting it on. They care about this park, and they love it.
Concession stand over there. We was overlooking at that. That's beautiful.
We're going to continue to see improvements around the area, but both sheds have been repainted, both have been trimmed out, and we'll continue. Coming up, we're going to tell you some of the other things that we're doing, some with baseball, but a lot of it without. I think you're going to dig the minus we've got coming up. I'm Mark Peterson at Stub Myers Park in Rathdrum, Idaho for the Extreme Team 4 News Now.
We saw some of those drone shots, and I think that really helps to give, right, understanding of what you're dealing with there.
Yeah.
It's a big park, and we've affected all of it. So some of the minuses, we took out some horseshoe pits that were made of wood back in the day, and they're crumbling, and they're not used. But the original one will remain. It's made out of concrete. We're going to doll it up and make it look really cool. All right, let's get to the before picture real quick. Just want to give you a quick tease on what's going to happen tonight on 4 News Now at 5 and 6, the reveal. This was what we entered on Monday, and this is what it looked like yesterday. So we've really kicked it in high gear. We're going to have a great day today. 74 degrees the high today. Tonight, 51. Winds are going to be light. We're going to have temperatures waking up this morning, 49 in Spokane, 42 into St. Mary's. If you're heading into Tri-Cities, you're going to have a beautiful day. All right, quickly, we're going to have temperatures that are going to be hot, but severe thunderstorms in Texas, Oklahoma, the Pacific Northwest. Rain showers coming through Montana and into the Omak area. We have in our forecast more of that into Winthrop, Omak, Grand Coulee, Wenatchee. We're going to see it more into the mountains as well, and that takes us all the way into the weekend. So those showers are going to fire up, and we want you to be aware of that. More thunderstorm potential into the mountains, and down below we're going to have rain shower potential on Saturday. For today, into the mid-70s. Beautiful. 70 is a normal high for this time of year. So look at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is all awesome. It is all above average. Temperatures overnight into the mid-50s. So really, not a ton of AC needed, not a ton of heat needed in the morning. So this is going to be a nice comfort zone for the next several days.
No, mid-70s is nice.
It's the wheelhouse of wonderfulness.
I would agree. It's now 6:22. The Gonzaga baseball team had big goals going into the WCC tournament. How Santa Clara put an end to the season.
But here's some good news for Zags fans. North Carolina transfer Caleb Love is considering a move to GU. We'll tell you who else is in the mix for his services, though, next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
What do we have here?
I was hit by a semi.
Looks good as new to me. For your headache.
Don't accept that small check.
After an accident like this, you need Craig Swap and Associates by your side. We'll make sure that you get the help you deserve. And we only get paid after you win.
Well, how do I reach you?
One call, that's 509-999-9999.
It's Click It RV's lowest price guarantee sale going on now at your neighborhood Click It RV.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
With 0 down and no payments till September, now is the time to own your dream RV.
Get to Click It RV now. Are you going to be mad, bro?
Get never before deep discounts on trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and motorhomes. Plus the best selection, highest trade-in values ever, and a lifetime warranty. Nobody beats the discounts at Click It RV.
I'm Richard Sherman, and we guarantee it.
1 mile past Hawaii and Newport Highway.
Jurassic World Live Tour. The feeling is real. Experience it live. Jurassic World Live Tour. Coming to Spokane Arena June 2nd through 4th. Tickets on sale now. Visit JurassicWorldLiveTour.com for details.
The Memorial Day savings are on now, this week at Walker's Furniture, with big holiday discounts on all your favorite brands, where you can save more and get more for your home, or take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing with no minimum purchase and no down payment required.
Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish new sectionals, and quality new dining sets all on sale. Hotel.
Making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less.
Congratulations to Rathdrum, Idaho, Stubmeyer Park, and its Holt Field that's going to be rebuilt with the Diamonds and Dreams. The field needs a lot of work, and we're here to help. Diamonds and Dreams with the 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by your hometown Chevy dealers and Horizon Credit Union.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesota. One of the best players in the entire country is looking for a new home, and it could be at Gonzaga. The Bulldogs are in the mix to land North Carolina transfer Caleb Love. Love became one of the most sought-after players in the transfer portal after decommitting from Michigan a few weeks ago. According to 24/7 Sports, Love is also looking at Alabama, Arizona, Indiana, Louisville, Texas, and UConn, but is strongly considering Gonzaga. Love started in 96 games over the last 3 seasons at North Carolina, leading the Tar Heels to the national championship game in 2022. Love averaged 16 points a game as a junior for the Tar Heels last season. And this is what Love would add to Gonzaga. The Bulldogs have already made a splash in the transfer portal by adding Creighton's Ryan Nembhard, Wyoming's Graham Ike, and Eastern Washington's Steele Venters. Love would be another key addition to Gonzaga, especially if WCC Sixth Man of the Year Malachi Smith decides to keep his name in the NBA draft. Smith has until May 31st to withdraw his name from the draft. And no NCAA tournament for Gonzaga baseball this season. The Bulldogs were eliminated in the opening round of the WCC tournament in Las Vegas. Gonzaga came up short against Santa Clara by a final score of 4-2. The Bulldogs had their chances in this one, but Gonzaga left 8 runners on base. Gonzaga ends its season with 18 wins and 34 losses. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
And the Mariners with another big win.
6-1, sweeping the A's. The A's are really bad, though. Good morning. Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock. You're like a glass half empty guy today.
In this morning's GMA First Look, American Airlines taking us behind the scenes at the Hub Control Center in Dallas, one of the nation's busiest airports on one of the biggest travel days of the year.
So, David, this is where it all happens. This is right. This is for our DFW Hub Control Center. Every aircraft coming into a gate is managed by the group that's over here. They can get the view of all the gates here, and then when the aircraft's ready to push.
And with 3.4 million Americans expected to fly for the holiday, airports and passengers are bracing for it all.
Right. How do you prepare for that many passengers? We prepare every day. Every day for us, I tell the team, is a day for us to excel and to show our customers that we can deliver on the promise that we made to them when they bought that ticket.
And coming up at 7 a.m., whether you're flying this weekend or hitting the road, we have all the tips you need for a hassle-free Memorial Day weekend. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, Dallas.
Kayaking is my thing.
Running is awesome. But her moderate to severe eczema would make her skin so uncomfortable.
I was always so itchy, especially when I was hot.
Now my skin doesn't itch as much. Now we're staying ahead of her eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so they can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a wonderful thing.
Ask your child's eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal their skin from within.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by McVeigh Brothers.
Attention do-it-yourselfers. Did you know Northwest Fence sells parts and pieces to the public? They'll even put together a materials list and installation instructions too. Come see the professionals at Northwest Fence today.
Ironstone is having a Memorial Day sale. Save 30% on sofas, sectionals, and dining room furniture. Shop now through May 31st. Customize your style by visiting our showroom at 262 West Hanley Avenue. Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene. It's time to beef up your ride and get dialed in for summer during the amazing spring savings event this week at Snows Auto. Get your window tints now before the summer rush hits from the pros at Snows Auto.
This Memorial Day weekend, the 1 cent tent event is on at Foothills Mazda. 1 cent down delivers any new or used vehicle, and 1 cent fills the tank with gas. Only at Foothills Mazda. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. All applications accepted. Check out the specials under the tent. Many vehicles under 20 grand. The 1 cent tent event. Today through Monday, only at Foothills Mazda. Just east of Division on North Foothills Drive.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, May 25th. Let's get to Mark and our first alert forecast. What do you got for today?
Lots of good news. First alert weather. I'm jazzed about this. We got sunshine, temperatures on the cool side, 46 into Coeur d'Alene. We're sitting at 49 in Spokane, but look at that sky. Absolutely beautiful. 4 things you need to know as we get going. It is going to be a mostly sunny day with some afternoon clouds coming in and then clearing and mild overnight. A warming trend starts today. It really started yesterday. We hit 72 degrees, but it'll be warmer today. Occasional thunderstorms over the weekend. We'll talk about the timing and location. Right now, 37 into Meade. You've got 43 into Cheney. You've warmed up a little bit. Deer Park at 44. Mid-40s throughout, again, the I-90 corridor. Things look pretty good. Omak, you're due for a few rain showers, but everybody else is remaining dry, fairly clear in eastern Washington, North Idaho. It's a gorgeous day. Here is how it sets up. Some of those afternoon clouds coming in with some of the heating, but we're going to be again sitting at about 70 degrees at noon. It's low to mid 70s for the rest of the afternoon.
From the Breaking Now desk, this morning, Donald Trump's legal team is reaching out to U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland directly in an attempt to close the Department of Justice's criminal probes into the former president. Now, that's according to a spokesperson for Trump's legal team. The team wants to hold a meeting with the DOJ to close its probes and allow the 2024 presidential campaign season to continue, quote, without interference. They want to discuss what they're calling prosecutorial misconduct and overreach in the investigation into Trump's handling of classified documents and efforts to overturn the 2020 election. This comes as another candidate running in the 2024 presidential campaign season is also facing difficulties. Governor Ron DeSantis is under pressure after his unconventional campaign kickoff yesterday was delayed by glitches on Twitter. For 21 minutes, the feed on Twitter's audio platform included silence and crackling audio. Elon Musk, who was hosting the event, could be heard saying so many people were logged in that Twitter's servers were melting.
I think we've got just a massive number of people online.
Some of DeSantis' opponents were quick to mock the technical difficulties. The Trump campaign labeled the launch a Ron's disaster. DeSantis voicing optimism, saying the amount of listeners was an example of the enthusiasm around his campaign. And back to the DOJ's probes into Trump. The investigation is reportedly in its final stages, but we don't know when the special counsel might release the findings and decide on any charges. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Well, the Spokane Public School Board wants to use bonds to fund 4 elementary school replacements and to remodel 4 others. It was the main topic at last night's board meeting. The district wants to replace Adams, Balboa, Madison, and Indian Trail elementary schools. If the final bond proposal stays at $200 million or less, your property taxes will not go up. But anything above $200 million would increase property taxes. The board has its eyes set on February of next year for a special election to vote on a school bond.
The father of a man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students is supposed to testify before an investigative grand jury today in Pennsylvania. According to CNN, Brian Koberger's mother has already testified. It's not clear what potential crime the grand jury is investigating, but their testimony can be shared with prosecutors in Idaho. Experts say bee attacks are on the rise because we're in the midst of swarming season.
In recent weeks across several states, humans and animals have been stung in multiple attacks, like John Fisher and his dog in Phoenix.
Really thousands, at least 1,000 on me, and at least 2,000 or 3,000 flying around the area.
Take a look at this surveillance video now. It shows him trying to fight the bees off, and when emergency crews arrived, even they got attacked before spraying him down. In California last week, Tommy Baker was trying to clear a beehive by himself outside of LA when a swarm attacked him and actually killed his neighbor's dog. So why all of these dangerous bee attacks?
At the state of California, we've had a lot of rain, and increased rainfall can lead to a boom in bee populations.
If you are swarmed by bees, experts say you should run away. Do not stay still or play dead. Cover your face and ears and find some shelter. Experts also say don't jump into water if you're being chased by bees, because you know what? They might wait for you to come up for air, sting you then, and then there's a chance you could drown.
What?
I'm telling you, we ran that bear story earlier, and the bee one is far more frightening.
And the other one, it's opposite. It's opposite.
We had like 10 wasps on this job site yesterday, and I wasn't thrilled with that.
Yeah.
No, at all. That's what I call it, a swarm, because I exaggerate a lot of things in my life.
What?
Hey, what? Sunny, beautiful outside. There is no exaggeration there. Your full forecast coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Claim your keys or cash this Saturday. Tooele Casino is now Missisquoi Casino Hotel. This Saturday, you could win this 2023 Chevrolet Trailblazer or $25,000 cash. All this week, play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to earn entries to win. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Prize drawings begin this Saturday starting at 5 p.m. with cash winners drawn every 30 minutes with a grand prize drawing at 9 p.m.
Joni here at Post Falls Volkswagen with this bold and beautiful Taos. But there's more than just good looks behind this compact SUV. This is the perfect choice because it's also practical and efficient, with driver assist and all the latest enhanced safety features. Plus, the Taos is packed with the useful high-tech features you use every day. If you're thinking of a compact SUV, think Taos at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Did somebody turn off the lights? Don't forget your seatbelt.
This car won't start until you buckle up.
Seatbelt, Grandma.
1 hour, 2 hours, pick up.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
However you say it, it's perfect. Together, we get there.
Don't miss the Northwest Spa Sale in Spokane. Save up to 50% off hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas. Easy, low-rate financing. The Northwest Spa Sale at Spokane's Northtown Mall ends Memorial Day. NWSpaSale.com. NWSpaSale.com.
It's May Madness at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, as they are loaded up with some of the best used vehicles they've had in years. Plus offering top dollar for your trade-in and delaying payments for 90 days. It's the perfect time to upgrade this week at Dishman.
It's now 6:38. The Federal Trade Commission is launching an investigation into what caused the recent baby formula shortage and why it took so long for regulators to respond. The commission says it's looking into potential price gouging, fraud, or other deceptive practices. Estimates show about 20% of baby formula products were missing from shelves last July following a producer's recall. Market research firm IRI reports about a third of families with babies younger than 1 still had trouble getting formula in February.
Well, more than a dozen ships kicked off Fleet Week in New York. The ceremonial parade of Navy and Coast Guard ships sailed down the Hudson River past the Intrepid aircraft carrier that is now a floating museum. The flotilla also included vessels from the Royal Canadian Navy and the British Royal Navy. Fleet Week stages every Memorial Day weekend in New York Harbor.
And listen carefully. You may hear the sound of glasses clinking today. That's because it's National Wine Day. The alcoholic drink made from fermented fruit has been a favorite for thousands of years. Different types of grapes produce different kinds of wines. Winemakers combine different wines to create more complex flavors. Whether it's red or white, you can pour a glass of your favorite vino to celebrate.
Malbec, one of my favorites. All right, good morning, everyone. 10-second takeaway. Morning sunshine. We're going to see it in the afternoon as well, but a few more clouds. Light layers starting out your day. Sunglasses at the ready. We're going to have a high today, an above average high of 74.
KXLY and STCU are continuing to celebrate the graduates of the class of 2023, and we want to honor the senior grad in your life. This is Micah Armstrong from Shadle Park. The message says he is an amazing kid. Micah is always demonstrating what it looks like to work hard, be dependable, and show true character. Micah is not only graduating high school, but is also finishing his second year at Eastern as a running start student, all with amazing grades. He'll be transferring to Whitworth to pursue an accounting degree.
And this is Michaela Lesperance from Innovation High School. This message says Michaela is also graduating the vet assistant program from New Tech. She's an awesome person with the kindest heart. Go to KXLY.com/graduates to submit your graduate's photo for a chance to be featured right here. 10 lucky seniors will also win a $50 gift card courtesy of our friends at STCU. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:40.
All right, Destiny Richards is live in Coeur d'Alene aboard the new fireboat.
That's right. We are talking all about the Fireboat 3 and how we'll now be able to respond quicker to emergencies here on Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Finding the home of your dreams can be a real nightmare. Low inventory, high interest rates, there are a lot of rules. I'm Aaron Luna with 4 News Now. I'll show you 4 simple steps to get you home buying ready and save money on your loan. Watch my special report tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Life, it doesn't stand still, and neither do you. And wherever you go, we're with you. We're Global Credit Union, formerly Alaska USA. For 75 years, enriching the lives of members and guiding them on their financial journeys, giving them the confidence to not just follow their dreams, but to chase them. The future? We're on it. Let's get there together. Global Credit Union. On we go.
When it comes to baseball and Chevrolet, you won't have to look much further than the Inland Northwest to find some of the best examples of how Chevy dealers are giving back. The Diamonds and Dreams baseball field renovation, hosted by Hometown Chevy and the 4 News Now's Extreme Team, ensures that those who play ball have what they need. From field upgrades to cash and baseball kit donations given to Little Leaguers, Hometown Chevy is proud to keep the dream of baseball alive. This year, they'd like to welcome Lewiston Motors and Dave Smith Motors to the Hometown Chevy Group. Check out a dealership near you today. With prices of natural gas and propane skyrocketing, your heating bill is getting out of control. But before you turn down the heat, give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. They have the latest in dual fuel technology to keep your family comfortable and utility bills low. And there's never been a better time to upgrade because now every furnace purchase comes with a free AC or heat pump. So call Bill's Heating today to get your free heat pump while supplies last.
You filming?
Yep.
Try rolling your wrist, dude.
You gotta focus on balance.
You should switch to sledding. I'm gonna block him.
Good idea.
Don't forget stick work. Hustle's paying off.
Four News Now is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Extreme Team.
It's now 6:43. The Coeur d'Alene Fire Department's new Fireboat 3 is now in service, just in time for boating season and fire season.
The boat is housed in a new marine facility at the 3rd Street dock behind the resort, so crews can get to emergencies on the lake even faster. Destiny Richards is live on Lake Coeur d'Alene right now with a new look at that fireboat.
Yeah, right now we have the hose going here on Fireboat 3. So if there's a wildfire on Tubbs Hill or maybe even a boat fire, they can respond to it really quickly. Craig, tell us a little bit about this, this fireboat's capabilities here.
Yeah, so right now we're running the Master Stream device. It's plumbed directly to the fire pump within the boat, and we have a great supply of water here to be able to draw from and put it out, this Master Stream device. We also have the ability to hook fire hoses up, so yeah, like you said, a fire on Tubbs Hill, we can nose up to that and we can start bringing hoses or equipment and manpower out to fight that fire and really put a good quick knockdown on the fires.
Yeah, and let's actually take a look at the fire stream, and then you can actually see the new marine facility over there, so that gives you an idea of just how close you guys are to Tubbs Hill and this area of the lake, which a lot of people are at when they're coming out for the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very popular area, very populated, and we get a lot of use every day from people coming to enjoy our great recreation opportunities here.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for giving us a first-person look at all this. Again, Memorial Day weekend is coming up, so be very careful, be safe, because you actually don't want to see this boat come and meet you out there on the lake. So, again, we've just been talking all about this great way that the fire department is keeping people safe in the summer. You can go to our website, KXLY.com, where we'll have more photos and more video of this boat in action. I'll send it back to you guys.
Pretty great stuff.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, the sun is already up. That means our temperatures are going to be going up here pretty soon, too.
Yeah, Mark.
Yes. I'm trying to.
You good?
A little distracted?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost control of it.
It's been a long week for you already.
It had, but such a great week and such a wonderful sunburn that I have. My fault. But I wanted to give you sort of a sneak peek as to what's been going on this week, and with the help of a lot of great companies and great volunteers.
In Rathdrum.
Yeah, in Rathdrum. This is the Chuck Holt Memorial Field. That's the one we're rebuilding. That's before. Here's the after, and now we're setting bases. We're getting things done. We're going to have more on what was going on yesterday coming up right after the weather. 74 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny. It's going to be warmer today. I can't tell you how this really impacts everyone's attitude. Everyone's in a good mood, right? Tonight, temperatures down to 51. Going to have a clear sky, really going to be nice stargazing. Just a nice afternoon or evening on the back deck. Perfect. 49 right now into Spokane. Coeur d'Alene, you're at 46. We've got 49 into Ritzville. Moses Lake, 52. Wenatchee, 55. Omak, showers and 53 degrees. It's 50 into the Tri-Cities under a clear sky. Here's what we've got. A little bit of that rain coming into the north central section of the state. We remain dry. Cloud cover is going to move in a little bit this afternoon with the heating, but that's going to be about it. It's going to be really some good sunshine. In the forecast radar, we're going to continue to see, again, as this spins around counterclockwise, and we're sort of in the eye of this low pressure, we're going to see, excuse me, that chance of some afternoon cloud cover. Shouldn't see the showers that we saw yesterday. We're going to see those mainly into areas of the north central part of the state, also into North Idaho. And then for Friday noon, there's where we see the best chance of seeing some moisture, albeit a scattered shower here or there out of the clouds, but it's going to be a mountain event for the most part. So things look pretty good. We look at our highs today. We're going to be in the mid-70s, 73 into Pullman, 82 Lewiston, Tri-Cities, and then you head up north, low 70s, and still very pleasant. Planning forecast, pleasant, I don't think is the word. We're going to see above average. It's going to be nice. 79 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, the best chance of showers. And again, those mountain thunderstorms. Look for low 80s for the beginning of next week, where they will be able to play on a field that these kids play on. Sorry, I jumped that a little bit, didn't I?
We came out here with a couple of the boys to do some practice, and we found the field in quite despair. We didn't have a lot of luck doing any fielding. We just worked on pop flies that day because we were not grounding anything on that field. So.
All right, now you see it now. It's not done yet, but what do you think?
It's a big improvement. They could actually go field some balls.
What do you do? All right, so the Busso family showed up yesterday. Those kids play Little League Baseball. They were working on field number 1, again, getting the paths smoothed out and groomed out with rakes. They did a beautiful job, hung out for several hours, and we continue to make the work. I want to thank Mandir Construction for putting backstops not on just that Chuck Holt Memorial Field, but all of them. All 3 have new backstops, and we continue to improve a lot of what existed, and then we're inventing some stuff. But I tell you what, we're going to have a good day today. We're doing the finishing touches. We still have some major moving to do today and some major cleanup. But by tonight, 4 News Now at 5 and 6, you can watch the live reveal right here. By the way, if people stop by and watch baseball games being played, Four Lakes Fire is going to be there. And we have a community barbecue while supplies last, looking at about 200 people.
Okay.
We'd love people to come by and celebrate this field with us. For sure. And the Chuck Holt Memorial Field will live up to his name and the fact that he was so generous to the community.
And you have been incredibly generous to the community as well. Can't wait to see it. It is now 6:49. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your sunny Thursday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Findlay Downtown Toyota.
Shopping for quality tires but afraid you're paying too much?
You'll find you can trust Perfection Tire for the best deals on Cooper tires and other top quality brands.
Competitive pricing and the best warranties. Nobody beats Perfection.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
You know, at first I was shocked when I won this Porsche Macan from Northern Quest, but then I realized someone had to win. Why not me? Life is crazy. Heck, it's gotten to the point where nothing surprises me. Hey, beer me.
You could win a brand new Porsche Macan, only in Northern Quest.
Take control of your credit card debt with a P1 FCU personal loan. We're offering no payments for 90 days and a fixed rate of 9.99% APR for a limited time. Consolidating debt can help you save money and simplify your life with the ease of a single payment. Plus, if you open or have an Ascend checking account, you'll be eligible for an extra $200. Visit p1fcu.org/take control and apply today. P1 FCU, your community, your credit union.
Hi, I'm Bruce Schaefer. These are my sons, Gary and John, and we built this deck. Not quite, Dad. We need 2 more of these. You better call Par. No problem. I got Andrew on speed dial.
Par Lumber's Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Bruce.
I need 2 more boards at TimberTech. We won't settle for anything less than contractor grade.
So we get all of our building materials and supplies from Par.
Problem solved.
Par, your total home building source since 1930. Go where the builders go.
So what are you building?
Ever ask yourself, how do I know when I really need new tires?
You can do the penny test, or better yet, stop by your trusted Perfection Tire and get advice from a professional.
Tire experts and Cooper Tires. Nobody beats Perfection.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday with the morning sprint.
Yes, fire season is getting started. Destiny Richards is live, giving us a look at the Coeur d'Alene Fire Department's new fireboat.
Sydney Charles has details on concerns across the country that the U.S. could default on its debt 1 week from today.
But we'll have plenty of sunshine today, so let's get to Mark in that forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. Yeah, in our first alert weather, things are really looking good. We're going to have temperatures into the mid-70s. Ritzville, you're going to be at 76 degrees today. Heading west, you're going to have temperatures around 80, Moses Lake, and then into Wenatchee. Down south, low 80s, Tri-Cities into the LC Valley. Satellite and radar, OMAC picking up a little shower activity this morning in that area, but the rest of us are looking pretty good. Our forecast looking great. We're going to see, again, some afternoon clouds coming in after lunch, but our high today is going to be 74 degrees.
A 2-year-old is in critical condition this morning. His mom and brothers were hit by a car in Spokane Valley Tuesday night. Washington State Patrol says the family was crossing Highway 27 when they were hit. Amanda Hendricks and her 3 boys were taken to the hospital. She and 2 of the boys are expected to be okay, but 2.5-year-old Thor is fighting for his life. At the crash scene, first responders say he didn't have a pulse when someone started chest compressions on him. Thor's dad, Joshua Hendricks, says if CPR hadn't been given on scene, it may have been a whole different story. For now, though, it's a waiting game. You can find out what else Joshua told 4 News Now on KXLY.com.
The father of a man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students is supposed to testify before an investigative grand jury today in Pennsylvania. According to CNN, Brian Koberger's mother has already testified. It is unclear what potential crime the grand jury is investigating, but their testimony can be shared with prosecutors in Idaho.
We're now learning that the body of a teenage girl found in Yakima County last month was 17-year-old from Spokane. Yakima County Sheriff's deputies say a man in the town of Mapton found the body of someone shot in the head on his property on April 30th. The coroner's office confirmed Samantha Kalinchuk died of a single gunshot wound, and detectives are treating this as homicide. No arrests have been made yet. Kalinchuk was a former Mount Spokane high school student. The principal released a statement saying that she was a kind and thoughtful student. She enjoyed graphic design, science courses, basketball, and was an avid Houston Astros fan. We will miss Samantha greatly, and she will hold a special place in our hearts.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is set to send the House home after votes are held today, signaling that debt negotiations with the White House will continue as the risk of a first-ever default grows. And the U.S. is now only 1 week out from the default deadline, and there's still no deal in place. As a result, one of the major credit rating agencies has now put the country's AAA credit rating on a negative watch. It's a warning that the top-notch creditworthiness of the U.S. is at risk. Coverage of on the debt default will continue. Coming up next on Good Morning America.
Portland Public Schools is investigating threats made to Lake City High. The district says screenshots of the threat were shared on social media. Out of caution, more police were placed at Lake City for yesterday's school day. The district says it and its law enforcement partners take all threats of violence seriously and will continue to investigate that threat.
The Spokane Public School Board wants to use bonds to fund 4 elementary school replacements and to remodel 4 others. It was the main topic at last night's board meeting. The district wants to replace Adams, Balboa, Madison, and Indian Trail elementary schools. If the final bond proposal stays at $200 million or less, your property taxes won't go up. The board has set its eyes on February of next year for a special election to vote on a school bond.
And we've been live on Lake Coeur d'Alene this morning talking all about Coeur d'Alene Fire Department's Fireboat 3 and its new home near McEwen Park right behind Coeur d'Alene Resort. This new location is so they can respond quicker to areas they respond to the most, mostly around Tubbs Hill. They can respond to people who may be injured, wildfires, lakefront home fires, even water rescues here. So just make sure to be careful when you're recreating around Memorial Day weekend.
Bears are coming out of hibernation and looking for some easy food. Fish and Wildlife agents are warning you to be careful when you're camping or hiking. Fish and Wildlife says if you come across a bear, do not run. You should try to remain still and make loud noises and try to scare the bear away. Fish and Wildlife also recommends putting away your bird feeder this time of year and keeping trash cans inside at night.
The 42nd annual Pig Out in the Park returns to Riverfront Park on August 30th through September 4th. In addition to the dozens of food vendors, this year will be more than 100 performances across 4 stages. And every day from 3 to 5 p.m. and 8 to 10 p.m., all Pig Out booths will offer special $6 bite items from their menus. We'll check weather next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know everyone has their favorite spot. It's the Memorial Day sale. For a limited time, save 30% store-wide and get 36 months special financing. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Invest in community. Make new friends. When you live local, you support the people who make Spokane great. Shop now at livelocalinw.com.
Don't miss the Northwest Spa Sale in Spokane. Save up to 50% off hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas. Easy, low-rate financing. The Northwest Spa Sale at Spokane's Northtown Mall ends Memorial Day. NWSpaSale.com. NWSpaSale.com.
Good morning, everybody. The sun, again, sunrise 5:02 now is... the days just keep getting longer and getting better. I mean, today we're going to have temperatures that are going to be at 74 degrees for the high today. We're going to be in those low to mid 70s all afternoon. When we look at what we can expect, things are looking pretty good. As we get to our planning forecast, yeah, it's going to be near 80, not only Friday, but all the way through the middle of next week with a chance of showers on Saturday.
All right, you love to see it, Mark. Thank you.
And thank you for being with us this morning. Stick around. We will be back with updates for you throughout Good Morning America. It starts just a few seconds from now.